everyone. How are you? I'm going to be looking here and I'm going to be looking here because I am on Facebook and I am on Instagram. So I'm hoping you guys tune in. I've been meaning to do this forever. And for one reason or another, it never worked out. I think in my Dreamcatcher group on Facebook, I promised yesterday I would do this, and yesterday it never happened. So nothing like a rainy day in New York on a Saturday for me to get my mojo going and doing this. So there is a title in the Dreamcatcher group, so you definitely know what the discussion's about. In Instagram, I don't even know how to add a title, if that makes any sense. So this conversation is about CBD, right? We're going to talk a little bit about CBD and what is CBD, how does CBD impact our body system, and hopefully I have some slides. I'm going to be moving back and forth, flipping you guys around. My technology is not state of the art, but nonetheless, it is doable and it's all about teaching. It's not about being fancy, right? So let's remove fancy and let's just get down to the nitty gritty and learning. I am learning with you, so I'm going to be teaching what's been taught to me. I'm going to be referring to my notes. I'm going to be referring to my slides. Hopefully, I can provide some type of education, some type of knowledge, something that you probably didn't know before, okay? So we're going to start with, I'm going to try to flip this around so you can see my slides, and I'll do a little chatting in the background, flip it back. We'll get to know each other. We'll get to love each other a little bit more. So I'm going to flip. So again, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. So, all right, let's flip this around and let's get started. All righty, and this one's flipped. Let me flip this one. Where is my flipper here? Bear with me, guys. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Oh, here it goes. Okay, find it. All righty. Okay, everyone. All right, let's start talking a little bit about the endocannabinoid system. All right, let me just try to get this out of here. Okay, so endocannabinoid system, or as it's referred to, is ECS. It is throughout the whole body, and it helps maintain balance, homeostasis, by directing other systems of the body to work together. So if you didn't know that, now you know that, okay? It promotes homeostasis, affecting everything from your sleep, appetite, pain, inflammation, memory, mood, even reproduction. The endocannabinoids are cannabinoids that the body naturally produces as a normal byproduct of metabolism. Phytocannabinoids come from plants and can be used to affect the CB receptors in our body. All right, let me go to the next slide. Okay, let's look at that. So we have, there you see an image of the endocannabinoid and the photocannabinoid and how they work together. And like I said, the photocannabinoids come from plants and can be used to affect the CB receptors. Alrighty, so let's go to the next slide, and this is a lot, so I'm not going to have you stare at this because you probably can't even see the wording in there. So I'll flip this around so you can look at me, and might be better to just look at me. And I'll just read off my notes. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing. If anybody wants these slides, just let me know, especially if you're a young living person, you might want a copy of them. No problem. All right, so 6 facts about the endocannabinoid system, right? All animals have an endocannabinoid system. Last time I checked, I'm an animal, right? We are animals. Hello, right? So all human beings, we like to think of ourselves as special, but we're not special. We all have ECS. All vertebrates and invertebrates are known to have ECS, and most primitive animals found to express cannabinoid receptors in is the sea squirts, an animal which evolved over 600 million years ago. So yeah, I got that from my notes. All right. Okay, number 2 fact about the endocannabinoid system is endocannabinoid receptors are the most abundant I'm going to butcher this word, so we're just going to skip it. It's a receptor in our body. Okay, I know Michael's watching and he probably knows how to say this, but I don't. All right, so a total number of endocannabinoid receptors in the body is believed to be greater than all other neuromodalities receptors. That's it. Modality receptors found in the body combined, including receptors for the neurotransmitter serotonin and dopamine. Okay. Most receptors in the brain are critical for maintaining healthy central nervous system. Interesting, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, the endocannabinoid system has been found to play a role in many diseases. It helps balance the body. As a result, it's no surprise that scientists have observed changes in ECS activity in a number of diseases. Everything from neurological disorders, rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, have been shown changes in the endocannabinoid levels and greater receptor expression. This suggests that the ECS may be an effective target for restoring balance in the body and promoting good health. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, clinical endocannabinoid system, ECS, deficiency syndrome may be the root cause of some diseases. When ECS is functioning properly, all our various body systems are maintained in the state of dynamic equilibrium or homeostasis. But what happens when ECS is dysfunctional or damaged? Scientists have found that certain conditions which are associated with hypersensitivity to pain or stimulus, such as migraines, fibromyalgia, IBS, the ECS is dysfunctional. The hypothesis is that ECS may lie at the root of some disorders. It is known as a clinical endocannabinoid deficiency. All right, it is believed that by supplementing the body with naturally occurring cannabinoids from plants, we can correct these deficiencies, relieve the symptoms, and restore our bodies back to health. Okay, so there's some hypothesis there, there's some science and research there. At the end of this presentation, I will give you links and information where you can get this and do your own research, because nothing is better than doing your own research, right? Okay, number 5, exercise and diet can also boost the endocannabinoid system. So guys, who in these groups are big workout people? Who's hitting the gym? Who's doing the exercising? Who's eating right? Guys, you are already ahead of the 8 ball. Good for you. All right, so scientists have found that prolonged acrobatic exercise increases levels that make you feel good, right? We have that feel good feeling. I know me, when I work out, I feel great. I'm not miserable. I'm not a bitch. I'm much nicer to be around. So diet is also a useful target. Increasing your intake of essential fatty acids, omega-3s, found in oily fish and healthy seeds such as flax and hemp, can support the endocannabinoid brain signaling. So that's really good to know. And number 6, the endocannabinoid system explains why natural cannabinoids in hemp and other plants have therapeutic effects. Oops, my screen is going to go down. Okay, so before cannabis, so listen to this. This is really interesting. Before cannabis prohibition, hemp and marijuana have been used for thousands of years to treat a number of ailments, including epilepsy, headaches, arthritis, pain, depression, and nausea. Traditional healers may not have known why the plants were effective, but their experience demonstrated its effectiveness and provided a basis for later scientific inquiry. The discovery of ECS revealed a biological basis for therapeutic effects of plant cannabinoids and has sparked renewed interest in cannabis as medicine. Research has shown that small doses of natural cannabinoids from hemp and other plants help support the ECS, right? Your endocannabinoid system, right? Enhances its signals. This suggests that small, regular doses of naturally occurring cannabinoids from hemp and other plants may act as a tonic to our most central psychological healing system. Wow. All right, let's flip this guys around so you can see the slides instead of me. Let's flip this around. So let's go to the next. These are all 6. Okay, so your body and mind want to thrive. What helps your body and mind thrive? Sun. When we don't have sun, we get sick. That's why people that live in like climates, like in New York City, in the northeast, where we have cold winters, where it gets dark early, right? We don't have enough sunshine. It's gray outside. So if you're not getting enough sun, you are lacking vitamin D. I'm not saying in the summer you should be out there baking in the sun, but vitamin D is so important to your health and wellness. So make sure that if you don't have enough sun where you live, that you're getting vitamin D in your body, because that is a great preventative for the common cold, flus, any kind of winter-like sicknesses, right? Again, pure water. Make sure you're drinking pure water. If you can, get a filtration system in your kitchen. Get some kind of filtered water in your kitchen, sink, whatever, and ask your plumber. My husband's a plumber, and he's always putting filter systems into people's kitchens. So pure water is essential, all right? Because whole foods, you need to eat whole foods, guys. So you need to have foods that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. If you want to add more antioxidants into your health and wellness, ask me. I have some really good advice on that. Okay, and of course, essential oils. People can say what they want about essential oils, but if you're using a high-grade therapeutic essential oil, you are doing yourself a great service, and you're going to be grateful for using them on a regular basis. Rest. We need to rest. You need to sleep, guys. You need to get your 8 hours of sleep. It is so important to get a good night's sleep, and sometimes that's difficult. But if you're incorporating the sun, and if you're incorporating, water and good food and essential oils and the rest of the list, you're going to get the rest you need. Exercise, sweating. Guys, you need to sweat. You need to sweat. You need to work out and sweat. If you're not working out and sweating, you are really not getting that body system. You're not getting your endocannabinoid system working properly. So make sure you got the exercise and the sweating going. And you need the phytocannabinoids, and those are the cannabinoids that are coming from plants. So make sure that you have phytocannabinoids in the body system as well, so that your body and mind will thrive if you incorporate these into your day-to-day. Alrighty, let's go into the next slide. Next slide. What is the difference between hemp versus marijuana? What is the difference between them two? Okay, so let's talk about hemp. Hemp. Is hemp a cannabis? Is hemp a cannabis? Cannabis. Oh gosh, cannabis. Yes. Its chemical makeup is really low in THC. It's under 0.3%. Is it a Is it psychoactive? Holy crap, I can't speak today. No, you're not going to get stoned from hemp, right? You're not going to get high. You're not going to get delirious. So, how is the cultivation on hemp? It requires minimal care. It's adaptable and grows in most climates. How do people use hemp? How is hemp used? Well, hemp is used it's a material. It can be used for automobiles, body care, clothing, construction, food, plastic, etc. You can hear this is made from hemp, that's made from hemp. Hemp is natural. So that's hemp. What is marijuana? Is it a cannabis? Yes. Okay. Is it high? Is it what's the chemical makeup? It's high in THC, between 5% and 35%. Is it psychoactive? Yes. You're going to get stoned if you use marijuana. You're going to get high. If you like getting high, knock yourself out. Smoke a joint. But if you're not interested in getting high, if you're concerned about being drug tested and you don't want to get tested for taking an illegal drug, you will if you ingest or smoke or eat or whatever marijuana. How is marijuana cultivated? It's grown carefully in a controlled atmosphere. What is the application? Well, marijuana is mostly medicinal or medical, or it's used for recreational purposes. Both CBD as well as many others are phytocannabinoids. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay. Where do we find phytocannabinoids? We find them in herbs and essential oils. That's where we find them. Phytocannabinoids are found naturally in food and herbs. Cannabinoids are not new. The scientific understanding of them is what's new, is what's concerning, is what people are questioning, right? So if you look here, you're going to see the list of all the different places that you would find phytocannabinoids, right? As well as all the herbs like turmeric, copaiba, black pepper, cinnamon, clove, rosemary, oregano, basil, lavender, cinnamon, all those places. Most are concentrated cannabinoids, like in copaiba. Hemp oil lacks this cannabinoid because of the plant that is used in production. So, let's go to the next one. Oh, thank you for saying that. Somebody said, wow, this is great information. Awesome. I'm glad I'm giving you great information. Yay, I love it. Okay. Next one. Full spectrum versus isolate. All right, so when we're talking about CBD, the question is, oh, this is a full spectrum CBD. This is a isolate CBD. So let's talk about full spectrum products are processed in a way that allows it to retain the terpenes, flavonoids, plant parts, and other cannabinoids. Okay, full spectrum products contain up to 0.3% THC, which can cause a failed drug test. The benefits of a full spectrum oil are that the terpenes that create the synergistic effect in the body when combined with CBD. Okay, so in a nutshell, I'm going to try to say this as simply as possible. When you're using a full spectrum, the terpene is what's in there. That's the THC. That's going to be a 0.3%. That, although may not make you high, can produce a failed drug test. Understand that when you are purchasing CBD, to be very careful of what you're purchasing and make sure that it doesn't, they should say 0.00. There should be no THC in there. But how do you get a good effect of a CBD without the terpene, right? You need something to make it work, because one needs the other. So, because again, if you read the first slide, the purple one, it says, products are processed in a way that allows you to retain terpenes and plant parts. So you need to have the terpenes to get the CBD to work. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, what are terpenes? Terpenes are the key to getting synergistic effects with your CBD. This is what we need. That's why when you saw in the slide before that, it said that anything that said 0.3% had THC in it, because you needed something for it to be effective. All right? So terpenes are the key of getting synergistic effect of your CBD. Terpenes are aromatic hydrocarbons that are found in essential oils of plants. They affect the CBD, the CB1 and the CB2 receptors and neurotransmitters in your brain. All right. So this is the scientific way. So lemon, like lemon, mint, cinnamon, they all have terpenes in them. They have terpenes, but they're natural terpenes. They're not THC. You can take two powerful products, CBD and therapeutic grade essential oils, and make them even more powerful by using them together. Now you've removed the THC completely. Now you have that 0.00%. There's no THC in there, but you're still getting more powerful effects because of the terpenes found in essential oils married with the CBD. I hope that that's clear. I hope I'm making sense to you guys and you're getting what I'm saying. Okay, so why use CBD? CBD has a positive effect on the digestive and the immune system, as well as the nervous system. CBD can have supportive effect on these parts of the body and can be used for daily maintenance. Many people have reported a decrease in symptoms when using CBD daily. CBD is supportive of the body while dealing with chronic health issues. Unbelievable, guys. I've gone to some CBD classes and I'm blown away over and over and over again when people talk about their stories, how it's helped them, how they've recovered from certain illnesses, pains, sleep, anxiety. I can go on. And I'm like seriously, I've been at these workshops, I've listened to these people, and I'm like, I sit there and I cry because I can't imagine living a life where you don't know where to go or where to turn to get help. And here you are now. There is something that's always been around and we just only waking up now to it. So I'm really happy to see that. Okay, let's see what's the next slide. Okay, CBD and essential oils. Okay. To increase the impact of CBD isolates, therapeutic grade essential oils can be added or used in combination. I kind of went over that earlier. With essential oils, consider the application method that would make the most sense for your health needs. So some people might want to ingest it. Some people might just want to put it on their skin wherever the issue is. Some people will maybe just take the CBD and then the essential oils separately, whatever works for you. A good reference book for essential oils can help you see which terpene-rich oils might be best for your needs. So, I use the essential oil something reference book. I'll give you that information in a bit. I'll even show you the book in a minute. And you can get it on Amazon or Life Science Publishing. And that's a great book where it'll teach you which essential oils have terpenes in it. And therapeutic grade essential oils can be used in a similar way as CBD. There are 3 primary ways of using essential oils, and that would be topical, internal, and aromatic. When you're using something like Young Living essential oil, you know that they have vitality oils and they are ingestible. And you can't say that about many other companies or at all. Okay, so let's talk about Nature's Ultra CBD. What makes that stand apart? Well, you know what? It's owned now exclusively by Young Living. So it is seed to seal certified. We own the farm. We're managing the farm. Want to know what seed to seal means? Google it. You'll see what it means. Seed to seal just means that we oversee it. We have the highest standards. We don't compromise our plants in any way at all. So you are getting 100% pure plants. No, there's no synthetics, there's no carriers, and there's certainly no pesticides, okay? It is vegan, it is gluten-free, it's organic, it doesn't have any THC whatsoever, so you're gonna pass that drug test, friends. It's third-party lab tested. The labs we use are the same labs that are used by the FBI and the CIA to test for any kind of bombs or anything to do with any kind of material, chemical material, warfare chemical material. And I kid you not, that is what we use. And we're the only company that has this type of lab. And other essential oil companies go to Young Living to test their products because we're the only ones that have it. And that is truthful, 100%. And of course, it's made in the USA, and we're living in a world, thank you, she said the desk reference, thank you, Michelle. So, it's made in the USA. We know right now there's a lot of stuff going on all over the world, plants that are being compromised, seafood that's being compromised, grains that are being compromised. So, we have good stuff in our own backyard. Let's start shopping in our own backyard. Okay, get started with CBD. Let's see, what do I have here on this? You can get started with Nature's Ultra CBD. The only CBD that's infused with Young Living essential oils, and it's guaranteed with their seed to seal commitment. Okay, so we have a few different ones. We have a calm roll-on. We have muscle rub. We have cinnamon, citrus, cool, and it is really good. And let's talk about that. So Nature's Ultra CBD is infused with Young Living's essential oils and can be purchased through Young Living along with your CBD customized kit. When purchasing through Young Living, you're able to get this. So I'm going to tell you how to do this. We can skip this part because now it's even easier. You can become a member with Young Living and get the CBD now. And let's go into the next slide. So we now have a CBD Premium Starter Kit. We have a CBD Premium Starter Kit, and we have two. If you are not a member of Young Living and would like to become a member, as a member of Young Living, you get the discounts. You get the wholesale prices. You get 24% off than retail. So there are different kits you can purchase to become a member, and this is one of them. So since we're talking about CBD, this is the one we're going to be talking about right now. We have a Premium Starter Kit CBD. We have regular strength CBD. That's $165. We have an extra strength CBD. That's a $250 kit. What comes in it? Okay, so in the kit's going to come a CBD roll-on. Now, for the regular strength, it's going to be 300 milligram, and we're going to have a 300 milligram CBD muscle rub. You could have a citrus CBD oil, which is 500 milligrams, and those three things comes out to $165. Or you can do the extra strength. I like the extra strength because my attitude is I'd rather pay more and use less and work my way up to the 600 milligrams. So you can buy the one that has higher milligrams and use a lesser dosage, and it'll go a longer way than doubling up on the lower dosage, if that makes any sense. So the CBD extra strength is 600 milligrams for the roll-on, the muscle rub, and the citrus oil, which is 1,000 milligrams, and that is $250. Now, for those of you that are already members with Young Living, now you have full-on access to the Nature's Ultra CBD. You no longer need to go to a third party outside to go to Nature's Ultra. Once you go into your virtual office, you're going to open up your quick order, and you can look on the very top where you have your products listed, and there you will see Nature's Ultra listed right on top. Just click on that, and you can place your order right there and then, and you're going to get the 24% off. Now, you can also add these products if you are part of the wellness box where you're getting monthly wellness box. You can purchase these now on what we call Essential Rewards, which is your wellness box. So we have 3 different flavors: citrus CBD, cool mint CBD, and we have a cinnamon CBD. I don't know why it's not showing. It says cool mint on both of those. I don't know why. But nonetheless, we have citrus, cool mint, and cinnamon. And you can get the 300 milligram or you can get the 1,000 milligram. So is it 300 or 500? I can't see. I think it's 500. But for the lower milligram, it will be, if you're already a member, which you're probably already a member, it's going to be $79.95. If you get the 1,000 milligram, it's going to be $149.95, and that's discounted already for you, which is amazing. In addition, if you're wanting to get the muscle rub, but the muscle rub is like a hot and cold sensation. It's menthol. It's infused with camphor, clove, helichrysum, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, wintergreen, and more. And you can use this every single day. And so they have a 300 and a 600 milligram, and there's a different price point. I believe this is for the 300. The wholesale price would be $74.95. All right. So that's the muscle rub, and then we have the Calm Roller. So the Calm Roller is also really good if you're looking to get a good night's sleep, if you really have issues with anxiety, if you get issues with stress. This is a really good product to have. And so that too, we have 300 and I think it's 500 milligrams, 300 and 600 milligrams. So the 300 milligram retail is $74.95, wholesale is $56.95. 600 milligrams, the retail is $130.95 and the wholesale is $99.95. All right, let me flip this around this around. All right, guys. So I think I gave you a little bit about why CBD has become so important in our culture, in our lives, why people are looking for something to help them, right? We're living in a society where everybody's prescribing medication to us, whether it's for anxiety, whether it's for stress, whether it's for pain management, whether it's for sleep, whether it's for other issues, maybe skin conditions or things that are even worse. And what's happening is we're using these medications, Michael, we're using these medications, and these medications are really, really messing us up in other ways. So I have a whole house of parade of people coming through. They're all coming through. I don't know where everybody's going with their wet feet, but hello.
Hello.
So with that, my advice is to really think about maybe CBD and giving it a go, giving it a try. It's science is researching every single day. We're trying to make cannabis legal in most states. There's a reason for that. It works. People feel better. They're incorporating it. We're fortunate to be part of Young Living because Young Living has these amazing oils and so many healthy, wholesome products that are helping us along our wellness path. Why not add CBD to your arsenal and see where it takes you? If you have any questions, any concerns, you want to know more, feel free to message me, contact me. I'll do my best to answer that question, or I will reach out to people that can answer that question properly if I don't know the answer. And I'd love to set you up and get you started. So thank you for listening to me on this Saturday afternoon or whenever you tune in to watch this. And I hope I said something in this broadcast that has triggered the mindset of maybe, just maybe, this might help me. All right? Have a great Saturday afternoon. Much love to you all. Peace.